Welcome to Conversations with Cornelius. I am your host, Cornelius. Today, you will be engaged, entertained, and educated. Stay tuned. You are about to be CC'd. It is Conversations with Cornelius.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Y'all remember that song? Y'all remember that?
I do.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday,
It's a little
Friday,
bit before
Saturday.
my time.
Was it? Okay, I give you that. McQuitty City. Remember last time we was together? We was talking about that.
Yes.
That was before my time.
But you know where it is.
I've heard of it like through my mama and people in that
through your mama,
generation.
through your mama. Through your
Before my
mama.
time.
Well, what was downtown? What was the club downtown, Cami?
Mix Factory?
Yes. Oh my God. You remember that?
Yeah, of course.
And guess what, y'all?
That's where I made cash money.
Are you for real?
Yeah.
Seriously.
Hey, y'all.
She's not looking at me. She's looking at the
I
camera. Like she's
I
looking at me.
like to the mixed
What?
factory. Ain't that where they used to have like teen night? Yeah, I went with some of my cousins, and I wasn't supposed to be there, but I went a couple of times back
I
in the
was
day.
there.
Mix Factory.
Mix Factory, Trafalgar Square.
I don't know nothing about that.
Yeah, there was another one down there.
Got Graham's.
The Grand Central Station. I never went there.
A time.
Y'all remember the Malibu?
Yeah, that was in Fountain Square.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember one night I drove all the way up here for the Malibu, stayed in the parking lot. That's before we called it parking lot. You know,
Pimpin'.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
and just they never go in.
So we just went live and you didn't like say anything, introduce yourself or something?
Everybody knows us.
Oh, okay.
And
Everybody knows us, and then you see us having just casual conversation.
yeah.
Why are we talking about clubs and hanging out? Because it's all about collaboration. Those were the collaborative experiences that we had as teenagers. And guess what? We want the same generation of teens today to have collaboration, but in a more professional space. So evolving in excellence and walking in purpose is providing some experiences this summer for some teenagers. Ages what?
We got 14 to 15
That's
and
all.
16 to 19.
Oh, 16 to 19.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I want to deal with them. You don't want to deal with them? You want to deal with them?
What do you mean? Yes.
Yeah, I love the kids.
Yes, we want to deal with the children.
Listen,
We are the world. They are the world.
we are the world. They are the children. All that good stuff. Camille, you're walking in purpose. Tell me what's been going on with walking in purpose and where we are.
Oh my, Walking in Purpose has been doing a lot of walking in purpose. So for those that know and for those that don't know, we do a lot in the community with those people who are experiencing homelessness. So we
Okay.
feed that population weekly.
Pause. Is there a set day, or it varies?
So on typically our set day is today, Thursday, but I'm here. So this week I'll probably feed tomorrow.
Okay.
But our standard area of feeding is we start at the Madison Library.
Mm-hmm.
We hit up the people, a lot of the clients of Centerstone, which is next door.
Mm-hmm.
And then we just start hitting up homeless encampments throughout Gallatin Road. We jump over to Dickerson Road, and we hit up a few different encampments. And then we also just feed families. Oh, so let me go back a little bit. So we actually start our feeding on Wednesdays because Shaunese and I do that through the outreach ministry, which she is over. So we start feeding like our weekly feedings on Wednesdays, and we feed individuals and families. And then on Thursday, the focus is to feed those people, those experiencing homelessness.
Y'all, that's a whole lot of walking.
It is. So
Wow.
that's part of our purpose. Let's see. So, we also do technology classes in partnership and collaboration with Senior Institute for Technology and Education, which is a technology company that is spearheaded by myself and my sister, Jaleesa Jones.
Shout out to Sissy.
Yeah, shout out to
Jaleesa.
Who is based in Atlanta, Georgia. So,
All right, Jaleesa. Bring us back some of that good old Atlanta barbecue when you come back. I know you don't eat meat, but
No,
you
she
can
doesn't
touch it.
eat. Yeah. So one of our primary focuses is educating senior citizens
Okay.
on digital literacy, and making sure that they are tech savvy. So we teach technology courses to seniors. One of our biggest clients here in Tennessee currently is Centerwell Senior Primary Care.
That's what's up.
So
girl.
seniors, if you're looking for a primary doctor, or you're thinking about, just changing services, and you want, I say a doctor's office that has that holistic approach and not HOLISTIC. I'm saying WHOLI, so meaning, so like that provides wraparound services. So they cover you from A to Z. I would suggest that you look into Centerwell Senior Primary Care, because they have the doctor. They also have an activity center at each site. So, and that opens the space for walking purpose to come in and do technology classes. They do field trips. They have the mental health. So it's not your typical doctor's office.
No, it's not.
So it's like your doctor's office 3.0. So consider.
So do they help people?
What have you raised your hand like me in school?
I don't
Or in church,
in church. She gotta go to the bathroom. She raised a finger.
So do they help people that may not be age-wise elderly, but might have symptoms, like may feel elderly?
No. So they're senior primary care. So it is strictly for seniors.
Okay.
But we can have the conversation about what constitutes a senior. At some restaurants, 50, 55 is a senior. Some places 62. So I don't know what age is considered a senior. I know that I guess just according to Social Security, age plays a factor. But then also, like, let's say for a senior apartment building that's 62 plus, right? But if you are disabled and you receive Social Security, and let's say I'm 45, then I qualify to live in that senior community, because that senior building may be for senior and disabled people. So then I would qualify to be a resident of that community, because I fall under the disabled category, meaning I'm disabled and I receive Social Security benefits. So just every senior building, so every senior plus building doesn't necessarily have 62-year-old and older in it. So and I won't give an example. I can, but I won't. Some senior buildings have people that are younger than the age of senior.
Okay.
Well, I was asking because I
was asking for somebody.
For myself.
Okay.
Because I feel, a little old in my body, and I need some good doctor care. Excuse me.
Understood.
Because them knees and it's giving out. But anyway, I'm sorry.
Well, speaking of that, so then, Lord, I'm just giving all kind of plugs. So I would suggest, so for those of you who are still considering, you're still searching and you're looking for primary care or just a team of health providers, and you may or may not have insurance, let's just say there. I would say to check, Matthew Walker has a great program, and they have a great band of doctors and mental health providers that provide excellent service for those who have current insurance, or you can go through their program to get insurance. I like it. I call Matthew Walker like your one-stop shop, so let's say you go as a woman, because they have a program through the state of Tennessee that will cover your annual exams, so your pap smears, also covers your tests for cervical cancer and so forth. But when you go there, let's say that when you're doing paperwork and you do this sheet on like your mental wellness. Okay. And let's say I say, look, I have some struggles. There's some things that I'm struggling with. I need some assistance. Well, one floor up is their mental health piece. It's like, people, practice. So they, will refer you to those folks, and you go, and they have therapists and counselors on site, so I just love it to be a one-stop shop. And they also have a pharmacy in the building. So literally I can go and see my primary care doctor. I can go see my OBGYN. I struggle with anxiety and depression. I can go on the second floor. I can see my therapist there. 2 of the 3 doctors prescribe me medication. I can go back to the first floor to the pharmacy that's on site, get my medication.
I didn't know
They
that.
also have a food pantry. Like, yeah.
I didn't know Matthew Walker.
So shout out to Matthew Walker and the things that you all are doing there.
Shout out to Matthew Walker, Shaunese. Okay, Shaunese, Cami has totally hijacked the conversation, which is fine with me.
No, that's fine with me.
Zone.
Yeah.
Thank you, Cami, for Camellia. I do apologize, Camellia.
You're
Latrice.
Big Mama. Yes.
Walking in purpose has been walking, and we're grateful. Evolving in excellence, Shaunese. We know that you have had extensive time in summer camps and making sure children are in safe places.
Mm-hmm.
What made that your passion? How do you know that was your God-given it?
Oh, well, I started doing summer camps about 18 years ago.
You're a veteran.
That's what you call it. And it was a thing that with mentoring and doing things with the kids,
Mm-hmm.
I always had like around me because I had different groups and stuff going on. So just like one particular year, and then as a single mother, I remember wanting to something for my kids to do during the summertime, and I couldn't find nothing affordable.
I got you.
So I started my own thing. We started. For the very first year, I started with HR Delaney Ministries, and so that was 1 year. And then the following year, I had called Bishop Campbell,
Mm-hmm.
may he rest in peace.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, "Hey, Bishop, we can do." I had learned about the food program with Metro Action. I said, "Hey, Bishop, let's open a church and feed the kids in the community." He was like, "Let's do it." And so we did. And the kids would come and eat, but they wouldn't leave. And so we was like, so what we gonna do? And so from that, I started, making schedules and coming up with curriculums and coming up with stuff for kids to do. So it really got started with the structure, and then just years on, we kept it going. I took a little break. I don't know, I had those twins and all that, so that had to sit down for a minute. So I came back last year.
Okay. And you back?
And I'm back. And so last year was I was sitting there. We was at Friendship. Mm-hmm. Shout out to my pastor Frank Stevenson. We had started the camp, and while I was sitting in the camp and just talking to like my volunteers, I'm like, I'm gonna have more sites next year. And I didn't know what I was speaking. I didn't know what I was doing. And so here I am. I have about 4 sites.
Well, look at, this is the year of fire. I know Camellia and I sometimes keep it with zodiacs and stuff. Speaking of zodiacs, Camellia, what's your sign?
I'm a Sagittarius, a December Sagittarius.
Okay. What's your sign?
I'm a Virgo, big Virgo, September
what?
19th.
You're a Virgo. I'm Capricorn. I'm Boogie Night. I look both ways, forward and backwards, from the past and to the present. This is the year of fire, though. If you look at the Chinese calendar and the zodiac and all that stuff, some people don't believe in it, but this is the year of fire. So
this is my year.
Whatever you are looking to manifest, watch it manifest this year. And we're seeing that, like, it's playing out, like day after day, phone call after phone call. It's like doors opening because, some people trip and downplay it, but I even had to check a Christian about it about 2 weeks ago. Pastor, you believe in it? I said, it's not that I don't believe in that. It's about some of its accuracy. I believe in what's accurate. Mm-hmm. I said that was a level of spirituality that somebody believed in. Like I believe in Baptists. I said, this is the year of fire, and so many things have happened in this year and from this year, and I'm expecting greater things to happen in this year and on this year, especially when involving excellence, because what? We evolve in excellence each and every day, which is Silk Press. I love it.
Thank you.
Listen, okay, Cami's doing everything but being still. How can I talk? But she threw me under the bus off camera, y'all.
Such a busybody.
What? Hey, you don't.
Who owes me 12 smoothies?
I got you. Antioch wasn't on the list of feeding, though. Why come don't nobody come to Antioch to feed? Okay. Come on. I'm here.
Put me in, coach. Put me in, coach.
I'm standing up for that one.
Well,
I'm just saying.
we can. Like,
Space. So here's the deal, people of Facebook and podcast world. We would like to build partnerships, relationships, and collaborations with people who are already established. You may have the space. We have the opportunity, the curriculum, the expertise, the ideas to bring water to the dry desert, right?
All right.
But so we can do the programming. We can increase what's the word I'm looking for?
Traction.
Yeah, we can create
Service.
traction and service to what you do or what you want to do. Let's say that you, for example, this is an example.
All right.
Let's say that you are a pastor in Antioch. You have a church, but you really don't have a connection to the community in which your church is planted. We are the people you need to collaborate with so that you can go from wanting a connection to having that connection.
The service.
The connection to the people in the community in which you're planted. So you may have services and ideas of things that you can bring to the community. Hey, you have a church, you got a membership of 50, but we know that we can get you at 350. But there's a disconnect. I don't know how to reach the people in the community. I don't know how to let these people know who I am, why I'm here, and what services that I have within my church that I can give to the community. So then you really need like so middleman would be I don't know, but not middleman, but you need a facilitator. You need somebody to come in and facilitate that relationship between you and these people. So we are not the only two people that can do that in Nashville. However, we are two of the best. We're two of the GOATs. Clock it. And we're great at what we do. So, for example, and I go back to the if I'm a pastor in the Antioch area, I have a church, there's a disconnect between me and the community. There is a particular church that is in Antioch that is being utilized. I think that you guys are in a great area. The potential is there, but there is a disconnect. Just weekly, at least once a week, I think about your church and I think about the potential in which is there, and I want to connect you to that community. We would like to assist in helping you to set up either an after school program or something so that you can bring in those youth. We would like to assist you in setting up to be a summer food lunch site. So that way you're bringing those kids into, your space during the summer. There are also programs around where you can feed people on a year-round basis. It doesn't have to be seasonal or just, from June to August. But I'm thinking about a particular church that I would love to be able to come in and help make those things a reality because I see it. And I actually was introduced to that church, that area, in that space because of Pastor Hill. On one of our many drives around the city, he's like, we go and we point out different things and we find the potential in areas and businesses and churches. And that one has stayed on my mind since the summer. But as you say, this is the year of fire.
This is the year of fire. I'm telling you, everything that you're asking God for, the universe, whatever your spirituality is coming. And it's happening. You have to be strategically placed and planned. Not to cut you off, Shaunese, she said something that was very powerful and practical. Sometimes it's not about church membership growing. It's about church membership going.
Exactly.
I might not have the capacity to minister to no more than 50 people on a Sunday morning because I don't have ushers. I don't have deacons. I don't have mothers. I don't have Shauneses. I don't have the Camillas. I don't have trade. I don't have the people that can support growth. Fine. No knock to you. But after the benediction, those 50 people are more impactful if they go and provide the service.
Yes.
As we putting 300 folk in there to just
right doing nothing.
honestly,
He said it, not me.
And stagnant. And
I'm just honestly, like, at the end of the day, I would rather have the 50 that's going after service than inviting 300 in that's not doing anything.
mm-hmm.
But like you said, they're still stale, and I ain't gonna say any more words. I'm gonna be kind, but still and stale. So I'm gonna be kind. So Camille, you come in, your spiritual gift thing is organization. We know that. And administration. I don't know why she don't want to preach, y'all. I think she got a powerful dynamic word, but we're not gonna get into that.
Dude, let me say this. She made me preach. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, she did.
And I'm not a preacher, and I like to clear that up. But she had an event where she had all these women, like a women's conference. I can't remember what it was called.
Women of the Word, standing on the promises of God.
Yes,
and I gave every woman a scripture, and they had to,
exhort or expound.
They had to, yes.
And she had me up there. And all these other women were really like preachers, and
what's the wrong with that?
That's what they do. I don't do that.
You don't. Okay, you don't do it in that space.
And I had to get in the pulpit and. But
remember, as a leader, a thought leader, a servant leader, there comes a space where you have to talk and you have to cast your vision. And that's a skill. Some of us are more skilled in it than others, but that's something that you have to work on as a thought leader, because you may be walking in Target, Wally World, whatever. And they be like, aren't you such and such a walking in excellence? Yeah. Well, can you give me a spiel? I mean, in purpose or evolving in excellence. I apologize. And then from that practice, doing that, you already got your elevator. We call it an elevator pitch. If somebody meets Shaunese on the elevator, Shaunese needs to say, evolving in excellence, ... Thank you. I'm getting off on this floor. You just got to have it. I mean, it's got to be embedded. 3:00 in the morning, I should better call you after you tell all the kids to shut their mouth. Yes. Evolving in excellence, ... You hear me? So it's not a bad thing that Cami made you do that. But since Cami made you do that, I'm going to be the bully now and make Cami do it. Since she did it to you, I'm going to make her do it. Excuse me.
It's been how many years? Because it was in March.
Do that.
It's been about 8 years. I think it was before I even.
It's been longer than 8 years.
It was before the babies. I know that because they're about to be 8, and it was before I was even.
Up. Yeah, it's been long.
Having them in, so yeah,
it's been long. And also, so going back to that, one, God told me what women to ask, to invite to be a part of that program that I did that year, and I've done things every year since then, but not like it wasn't structured as a seminar that or that day or that way. But I tell people when it comes to the word minister is synonymous with servant. I think that some of us that go into ministry get hung up on the performance of preaching and being in somebody's pulpit, right? But I'm not that type of minister. I'm a servant. So the standing behind a podium and hemming and hawing and kicking my leg up and clapping my hands twice and saying amen backwards, I ain't got a problem with it, but I'm just saying that isn't what pushes me. I'm serving. I serve. But so was it? But in serving,
I said, "Little shady, ain't it?"
I know she's
in serving. There's teaching. There's so much. Okay, but anyways, so we did the Women of the Word conference. That was the same year that we started My Sister's Keepers, which was an organization, and it wasn't just based on women. It was open to everyone, but the name is My Sister's Keeper. I am a social worker as well. I wanted to create a space where people could feel safe to express themselves, their emotions, learn about biblical principles and so forth, maybe in an environment that wasn't necessarily church. So we do stuff virtual, we do stuff in person, through Zoom and so forth. And that Women of the Word fell underneath that, and I still do that. And it's funny that you bring that up, because this year I want to do another conference. Now I do have to preach in like 3 weeks at a church.
Where? Because we're coming.
I have to give you the details.
No, I want to tell everybody. Show up.
Well, hold on, let me pull it up. Let me pull it up.
I'm happy for you, Camelia, in that regard and aspect. I know we had done some things like this, and she's pulling up that announcement virtually when you were in the great state of Maryland living. And I beggeth thee in the King James to come back home. And she said, no, I will never come back home. And God,
look at me.
And God made a way out of no way. And things together here in the Nashville and surrounding county area.
And I like to be a little selfish when it comes to Camelia.
You do?
Because I'm a very spoiled person, and I think God really spoiled me. And I feel like, God spoiled me. And so He knew I needed me.
I got you. Right.
He knew I needed.
Right. Her assignment.
And so we had to bring her back.
They kidnapped me.
I needed her back.
I was in Puerto Rico on the beach.
She was.
And now I'm here.
And so, yeah, I'm so happy that she's back. I needed,
love Puerto Rico, though.
I really needed that sisterly push. After losing my sister, I was like, whatever, this can be life. I'm head to toe, I'm jacked up, like mentally, physically, my health.
That's good.
And I'm like, I want to get back going. And I feel like I probably wouldn't really have gotten that going
Has she not
without
been here?
that.
I got my dates. So
Hold on. Came in for you be all bully and stuff. Latrice might be. Did you hear what Shaunese said?
I did.
Her get up and go for life was gone. And God brought you back home. Like, that's a whole different space, a whole different podcast, a whole different emotion, because I don't care what we say in life, our assignment or assignments is attached to somebody. And it's often in the place of aggravation. Camelia, hear me good. And I'm ready to leave.
Yeah.
Where the assignment is right there in front of your face.
So my aunt, who is also a pastor,
Yes.
Pastor Donna Jones, she is in Chicago currently. Shout out to my auntie.
That's right. I met her in
Yeah.
the service.
I call her Jane. But my aunt has always called me Destiny. And I call her Jane, i.e. Jane the Baptist, instead of John the Baptist, because that's what she is to me. She calls me Destiny because she says that I push people into their destiny. Mm-hmm. And she's always done that. So she's like, because you are a destiny pusher. So yeah, shout out to Jane for
pushing.
Yeah, for
and
pushing
speaking that life.
Yeah, for speaking that into me. Yeah. But she named me Destiny for that reason, and I named her Jane the Baptist because she's that person who will go out and preach the word, and she's 10 toes down for Jesus Christ all the way.
Oh wow, well, Auntie, I met you at the church. I think I need you to come back. When's she coming back? Tell her to come back.
She was just here like 2 weeks ago.
We didn't have. Well,
Yeah.
I get caught.
She came for Granny's birthday on February 10th. Shout out to my granny who made me chicken the other day.
And Cami still owes somebody a cake in this room. We're not going to say anything. We have a winner producer. It ain't me.
But
it ain't none of me.
You owe some lunch. You owe some stuff. So if I was you, I would just
keep your mouth shut.
What?
You owe me about 12 smoothies from Smoothie King. You owe us lunch about 18 times.
Yeah, to the producer, put on there. What's for my birthday? He said, look, he wants his cake.
I am making his cake tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Tomorrow.
I have to go get.
I'm making the cake tomorrow.
I have to get the mixer today so that I can make the cake tomorrow. So let me share with you all. So Wednesday,
What?
The month of March is Women's History Month. It is also National Social Worker Month. I am a woman who is also a social worker. And I will be taking gifts all month of March. So, in honor of Women's History Month, we are doing different things on each Sunday of March at the Bride of Christ Outreach, located at 1632 Arthur Avenue. That is in North Nashville.
Pastor Ridley.
Yes,
Yeah.
Pastor Janice Ridley. The zip code is 37208. So I will be speaking on March 22nd at 2 p.m.
Is that on a Sunday?
That is a Sunday. So these are all Sundays. So every Sunday beginning March 1st, so that is this Sunday, someone will be speaking. So on the day that I'm speaking, it will be me, Minister Camellia Jones, and Minister Antoinette Rutherford.
Okay.
We will be speaking on that day, 2 p.m.
Well, listen, y'all, I think with our 30 minutes, enlarge the screen, sir, so I can see the time.
So speaking of March, can I say something real quick?
Go ahead, say something.
So my mentoring group, Jules.
Jules.
When I first started anything in the community, I started with my girls group because I've always been big on helping and guiding young ladies. So I am proud to announce that we are coming back. We are relaunching
Jules.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Evolving Girls into Excellence, giving them that positive mentorship. So on Saturday, March the 14th, we will have our relaunch orientation for our girls that's interested in become, needing some mentorship, guidance. I'll be starting back March 14th.
March where?
We'll be at the Bordeaux Library.
Okay, at the Bordeaux or Bordeaux.
Mm-hmm.
Bordeaux or Bordeaux.
Bordeaux.
Right. Bordeaux. All right, it's French. What Shaunese? What time? Did you give us that?
12 o'clock.
12 o'clock. Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I love it. I love what you're doing. You are evolving in excellence. She's walking in person. And also Ask Camellia. I forgot to throw that plug out there. Is Ask Camellia website still up? Which website is up? I know you had taken them down.
I've taken them down. So currently it is walkinginpurpose.wixsite. Walking in Purpose TN. .wixsite/walking in purpose.
She'll give it to us on Facebook later, y'all. She's gonna do just that one plug. Walking in Purpose. Da-da-da-da-da.
And to go back to what you had started with when we was talking about the teenagers.
Uh-huh.
So I have created this thing called the Summer Camp Network.
Uh-huh.
And within that network, the network is pretty much a collaborative of churches and organizations and people who wants to come together and give youth something to meaningful to do during the summertime.
Okay.
So we have our sites where we have the summer camp for ages 5 to 12, 13 if they're going to act right. And then we have, because they just don't want to listen. So I have at the Friendship Missionary Baptist Church, we will have regular summer programming.
Okay.
I have another site with Pastor Ty Card.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. I know him. Shout out to Mount
Herman.
Herman, yes.
So this is his first year doing summer camp, but he has joined the network. Also, the Church of Mount Carmel is joining into the network as well. And then Ephesian is a part of the network. And so the way they're a part of the network. So within the summer camps for the kids, we hire ages 16 and 19 to be the peer leaders.
Okay.
For the camp. So at Ephesians, in partnership with Walking in Purpose, see how this all
comes together?
We are doing the leadership cohort for ages 14 to 15, teaching them work experience. And then they also they'll be learning, but they're getting paid for their time. And this will be like their very first job experience. So we really have something for the youth of our ages, starting at 5.
Can they be 4? 4 years old and 10 months.
That comes into like babysitting, and then it takes away from.
So if Nug is 4 years and 10 months, he can't get in. The Tyrell.
It's hard.
Ta-ta,
Maybe it might be in the plans.
Right, that's different.
So
People
we
understand.
can
That's early childhood.
We can include some early childhood.
That costs.
I'm certified in that as well.
That's something
We can do that at another location.
I got you.
Because people are asking for 4-year-olds and they need someone for their kids to go. So I might be looking into that for next year as well.
Well, listen, y'all, we're not out of talk, but we are definitely out of time because guess what? We got to go do what we do. And Cami said she wants a smoothie. She said she wants Ruth Chris or something. I don't know. Something about.
He said it.
He said
He
not
said
Ruth Chris.
it.
I don't like Ruth Chris.
I do. He said it. That's why
I want some international market. Shout out to Belmont International Market. I love you all. It's Thai food.
Oh, but over there behind the school.
Yeah.
Hey, we need y'all. Yeah, shout out to them. And I know y'all gonna send us some royalty. Cause we gave y'all a shout out.
Yes.
We love that. All right, we getting off of here because this Nashville traffic is something else. We're counting down 5, 4, 3.
Thank you for tuning in to Conversations with Cornelius. Please follow me on my social media platforms. Facebook, Cornelius A. Hill. Instagram, Arne Hill. Twitter, Hill Cornelius. And YouTube, Cornelius Hill. Now do me a favor, like, share, and subscribe. It's Conversations with Cornelius. You've just been CC'd.